Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's episode, we're gonna have a quick look in JavaScript functions. What is JavaScript functions? JavaScript function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task, and every function has its own logical name. And when you call it from the JavaScript side, the code will be executed. How many times we want to know, obviously. Now I have opened it here, my VS Code, and I have created the file named app.js. Here we're gonna create our first function and we're gonna see how it works so smoothly. Functions can be created with two ways. I'm gonna show you the traditional way and the modern way, which is used from the ES6 JavaScript model. The classical way, we can write it like this: function name of the function, open and closing parentheses, and coming down and curly braces like this. This is the traditional way, and here we're gonna write the code, obviously. Code here. And I'm gonna show you the second way, which is the modern way of we're writing the function. First, we can declare a let, and here we're gonna give the function the logical name. I'm gonna name it, for example, name, and we're gonna say equal, opening closing parentheses. This is gonna be an arrow function, and here it's our second way how we can declare arrow functions like this in ES6 code. Okay, also here we're gonna say the code here, and when we call those two or the one of those with the function name, they're gonna execute it. Now let's write our first function. I'm gonna do with a traditional way function. I'm gonna say hello world, opening and closing parentheses, coming down, curly braces, and here I'm gonna say console log hello world. Hello. Okay, how we can execute this block of code? Obviously, we're coming to global and simply write the name of the function. Hello world, opening and closing parentheses, and we're gonna execute it. Opening my terminal window, let execute.js file, node app.js, executing the file, and as you can see, we have the word hello world. Deleting this, and for example, I want to execute the code. As I said at the beginning, you can execute the code section as many times as you want by simply calling the name of the function. I'm gonna call it for 3 times, and in terminal window, I'm gonna run my node app.js file. And as you can see, 3 times the function is executed. Now, that was the simplest way. I'm deleting this, I'm deleting everything, clearing my terminal window. And now let's write some function with arguments. I'm going to say function add. And for this example, I'm going to take 2 parameters, a value and b value. For that, I'm going to return simply the value a plus b. This is the add. How we can execute this? Simply coming here and say console log and calling the name of the function, add, opening parentheses, and here wants 2 arguments. The first argument will be 5 and the second argument, separating with comma, will be 8. Okay, let's run our function, not app.js, and the result is 13. Okay, let's create one more function, multiply. Again, I'm gonna get 2 parameters, a and b. Nice. Opening curly braces, closing curly braces. And here I'm going to say simply return some value, a times b. Okay, how we call this function once again? I'm coming to the global console log. This time I'm gonna call the function named multiply. Opening parentheses, from us wants 2 parameters, 2 arguments. The first is gonna be 8 and the second is gonna be 8. Let's run our file, app.js file inside the terminal window, and the result will be 64. In addition, we can write the functions in a different way. For example, if we want to declare a value of x and equal to a times b, and after that, we can just return the let value that we have declared up and return simply the value. This time I'm gonna multiply it with 6, and once again in terminal window I'm calling my app.js file. The result will be 48, the same. But for more clear code, you can write it like this. Okay, now I'm gonna show you one more way with this. Deleting all this, and I'm gonna create the function named greeting. Greeting, opening and closing parentheses, the classic way. And here I'm gonna say simply console log hello user, call it this function in global, just simply saying greeting, opening and closing parentheses. You have to do it like this in order to run the function, to call the function. And here we have the result hello user. So Now I'm gonna put some arguments inside, and I'm gonna display those arguments inside my greeting by getting these parameters and returning also those parameters and displaying this in the console log. I'm gonna put my name, code active. This is my username. So how we can display this? I'm coming here, I'm gonna put the parameter name, and I'm deleting this, and here I'm gonna create once again console log, but this time we're gonna use the iteration in order to use some placeholders. Hello, user named. Now I'm gonna put my placeholder, but simply putting the $sign, opening curly braces, closing curly braces, and simply getting the parameter which I have declared to greeting function. And once again, I'm calling my function hello user named code active. Also, you can change your name. I'm gonna put John exclamation mark. Run once again my node app.js file, and here you have the greeting. Also, I'm gonna call the greeting function with a different name. I'm gonna say Amy. I'm gonna put once again with the greeting. Also, I'm gonna say Thomas. Click the screen, calling my function once again. As you can see, we have 3 times the function executed, but with different parameters. The arguments are different. Now I'm gonna do a last example, and I'm gonna close the video. Let's put here in the name between the parameter age. Okay. Also, I'm gonna console log once again with iteration. Put some placeholder. Your age is placeholder $sign, opening and closing curly braces. Okay. Let's put to everyone a simply age 31. Amy, I'm gonna put 25, and to Thomas, I'm gonna put 60. He's a little bit older. Okay. Run once again my app.js file, and as you can see, we have each separated user with the name and the parameter age. We have put it inside this greeting function. What about if we change the order of arguments? Is it gonna matter? See, first I'm gonna put the age, and second I'm gonna put the name. We'll put John. Also here I'm going to do the same, 25, 60, deleting the last one, and let's execute the code once again. As you can see, hello user 31, your age is John. As you can see, the order of arguments is matter. That's why you have to be very careful whether you are declaring the arguments inside the function. Now I'm going to do one more last example with the ES6 modern way of creating functions. Deleting all of this. Also, I'm cleaning my screen. And for delete, I'm gonna create a function named greeting equal arrow function without any parameter. I'm gonna do simply console log hello user. Okay, let's go to global and call our function. Opening closing parentheses and call our function for the last time. Call it that. And as you can see, in the modern one, we have the function with the console logged and say hello user. So this video was like this. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe in order to see more future content. Thank you for watching me, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.